with career advice, craft advice. Be careful who you listen to. I can't say that, and I cannot say that enough. The person who is teaching you the craft may not be qualified to teach you about the business, and vice versa. And you really have to vet people and see what results they're getting in their own lives, in their own craft, in their own careers, and are you qualified to talk about what you're talking about? And it doesn't require, for the most part, I mean, I was going to say it doesn't require degrees. I don't want, a surgeon who don't have a degree operating on me. But for the most part, you don't have to have a bunch of degrees to know what you're talking about. You don't have to have a high school diploma. I've met people who are smart, they're self-educated, they're wise, and I can look at their lives and see, okay, all right, you know what you're talking about. I've also met people who got more degrees than a thermometer and just this foolish. That's the nicest way I can put it. So we have to be careful of taking advice from people, even people who love us or appear to love us, or people who, they have my best interests at heart. They may just not know what they're talking about. And I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to do that. That's not cool. But in LA, I see people, it hurts me to see actors putting weight, putting stock, putting money and time and effort into following advice given to them by people who don't know what they're talking about. Your mama may love you, I hope she does, but your mama can't pick out your headshots, all right? She can't. Your acting teacher may be wonderful at breaking down the craft for you. You may just be have the most available instrument as an actor, but they are not necessarily the best person to tell you how to audition, or how to get an audition, or how to get an agent. They can guess, they can say, well, I heard blah 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 blah, but you really want to talk to somebody who is in that mix, and not who was in that mix 10 years ago. Somebody who's in that mix now, whether it be another actor, whether it be a casting director, somebody who's in it, agents, managers. You also don't want to take craft advice from somebody who's teaching, on-camera audition technique, unless they are also qualified to give you advice about how to interpret a script, how to create a character. What's the difference between working from the outside in and work from the inside out? Well, they need to understand all these things. Not everybody speaks the way that actors need to hear things in order to emotionally translate them, because that's what we do. We take a text and why am I saying girl? I don't even know if you're a girl or guy, but I don't know where I'm at. I should probably stop this video, but you get it. You get it. I am excited. I am humbled by the fact that I was able to go to a set today and try on wardrobe. It was crazy wardrobe. It's gonna be funny. They have you trying a bunch of stuff, and then it's the wardrobe people. They bring you a lot of options. They take pictures, and then you don't know what you're gonna wear until you arrive, because then your clothes are in your trailer, and you're like, okay, this is what they picked. So I don't know what they're gonna pick until tomorrow. I will take a picture of what they pick. I don't want to say too much, because I don't want to give away anything about the episode and lose my job or spoil it for anybody. I don't want to do that either. It's a blessing. it's a humbling experience. It's wonderful to see growth and progression, and to never forget where I started. I got my eye on where I want to go, where I intend to go, where I'm working hard to go. But I do take a moment to say, okay, yeah, you did a little something. And this is credit number 50 on my IMDb, my actress credits. That means that I've been on 50 different projects, different ones. That doesn't count all the episodes of, like, if I'm on 4 episodes of one show, I count that as one. One of my goals this year that I set in the spring was to hit 50, and I'm at 50 plus. I just got pinned for another show, so I'm blessed. I say this not to brag. This video is way long, but it's not bragging, and I hope it doesn't come across that way, because I truly don't intend it that way. This is possible. You guys are gonna make me cry. I'm gonna put on my sunglasses. It's been hard, you know, and some days it still is. You drive all over town, you get lost. I don't know where I am. 1 minute. Pico Olympic. Oh, okay, I know where I am now. I know where I am. Please let me over, please. But it's challenging, and people told me from the beginning, people who are already in the business, if you can be happy doing anything else, go do it. And I get it now, because you really have to be all in. You can't halfway do this. It takes so much out of you, because it's really marrying craft and business. Craft, business, training, psychology, dealing with people, all of that. I'm gripping the steering wheel. It takes a lot. And the reason I can share things with you is because I failed a lot. I have screwed up so badly I've taken horrible headshots. I've tanked auditions. I didn't know in the beginning, like, how to deal with my agent, like how to have I'm gonna say appropriate relationship, because that sounds peculiar, but like I didn't really know, like, what does the agent do? What does the manager do? My manager, thank God for her, Eileen. She's wonderful. I have a wonderful team now. All my people, my commercial agent, I've been with him forever. Hugh, hey Hugh. My theatrical agent, she is great. Hi Haley. Eileen, I've been with Eileen a long time, and she's my manager. And I remember when I first started working with her, I would send her breakdowns every day, because I had an agent who if she was doing anything on my behalf, I didn't see any evidence of it. So I was like, I'm gonna be proactive. So I was sending Eileen breakdowns every day, like, this is what I want you to send me in for. Actors are not supposed to have the breakdowns to start with, but you know, we can all get our hands on them if we need them. And she called me and she was like, honey, just this little voice, honey, I don't think you understand how this works. Basically, she was like, don't be sending me that every day. That's my job. I know how to do my job. You just do your job. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay in my lane. And once I got in my lane, we've been cool ever since. I still laugh when I think about that, but be about your business. Handle your business. If you need help, you find somebody who can help you, somebody who is qualified to help you. somebody who shows results in their own lives, in their own careers. Get your life in order. Make sure get your life. Nobody's life is perfect, but it's hard enough to build an acting career or any artistic career, but specifically an acting career is hard to do. And if your life is falling apart, like if you got serious relationship problems, you got serious financial problems, if you got things going on with your kids or your health or whatever, take care of that stuff so that you can better focus on what you need to do to push your career forward. And it's possible. And I'm preaching now, y'all. I'm preaching. It's possible because I'm doing it. I moved here with nothing. I had a few friends here who, like in the beginning, one friend and I, we would go and get 29-cent hamburgers and 39-cent cheeseburgers from McDonald's because that's all we could afford. I had somebody buy me like a rice bowl one time because I was so broke. I had a friend who let me stay with her for a month when I first moved here. I had a landlord who, thank God, I wrote him a nice letter and asked him for, like, if he would let me stay in his apartment, and I paid 2 months deposit because I had bad credit, and I was worried that I wouldn't get an apartment. And he said, that was the nicest letter anyone's ever written me. Yes, you can stay here. I've had so many little kindnesses along the way that have made such a big difference in my journey. And I want to. This man just walked out in the middle of the street. My kindness is not running over this man who just decided he was a bumper. I try to pay it forward as much as I'm able, because people have helped me. Nobody builds anything worth having by themselves. I know a lot of people like to pretend that that's what's going on. That is not what's going on. There are little kindnesses here and there that amount to a lot. So it's possible, y'all. I'm going to end this here before I start crying again. I'm going to end this here so that I can stop wasting gas and driving around in circles, because I think I may have turned the wrong way. Alright, that's it. This is way longer than I thought it was gonna be. This might have to be a 2-part video. That's the store. That store is owned by somebody I know. Hi, Yvette. I see you're cordially invited, store. Anyway. Oh, that means I'm down the street from Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I'm not going because I've been off sugar for a month. I'm so proud of myself. Sugar and I have a problematic relationship, and I decided that I was tired of being abused, and I was going to put an end to it. That's another story for another time, okay? I'll talk to you soon. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's been useful. Follow me. Give me a thumbs up. Comment. Subscribe. Oh! Crimson Peak. I guess it just came out a couple. Look at me. I'm just all over the place. I just saw the billboard for Crimson Peak. I worked on that. Yes. They used my voice for like ghost sounds, which is pretty cool. Anyway, I just happened to see it. All right, I'm out. I don't know where I am, but I'm out. Okay, it's me again. I finally got back to the valley, and it took me far longer than it should have. We all have gifts and talents, and I'm just one of those people that did not get blessed with the gift or talent of finding my way home. I have no sense of direction, as I stated before. So I can't find my way home from most places. Whatever, we all got some. So that's mine. If we all have what they call a fatal flaw, that's mine. Can't find my way. If you drop me off 2 blocks away from where I live and it's a street I've never been down before, I don't know that I would ever find my way home. I wanted to say something else. I talked about the importance of finding someone with a proven track record who can help you get to where you want to go, or to get things out of your life, obstacles out of your life that you don't want there, or whatever it is. I am not soliciting actors. I don't even know how to put this so that it's not offensive. I'm just going to say it. Actors consult with me when they're trying to figure out how to get traction in their respective careers. Once upon a time, I thought, you know what? I should let actors know that I do this, and I should advertise. And so I did that for a while. It didn't work out too well, and I know why. It's because I don't want to do that as a business. There are people who do that, and that's their thing, and I like to help people who need help, including actors, but I don't want that to be a job. I don't want it to be a business that I have to run. The way that it started was friends and acquaintances would come to me and say, hey, I need help. And when they came to me and said, hey, I need help, I would help them. There were some other people who would say, hey, Nicole, I haven't seen you in a long time. Let's get together. And I would go, oh, cool, let's get together. We'll catch up. And then when we got together, it turned into them picking my brain to find out how to move themselves forward. And that happened enough times, and it left me feeling disappointed and taken advantage of, and just let me know what you want. Don't do that. And then don't even buy me lunch, after you done made me work. It's work. When I work with actors, I work. I find out all about them, what they want, what they've tried, what they have tried that has worked for them in the past, what hasn't worked, what are the obstacles that they're facing right now. And so for somebody who I think, we're cool, and I don't do people like that, and I don't appreciate people doing me like that. So, and it would hurt my feelings. I thought we were just getting together to shoot the breeze or whatever, and then I find out, oh, you called me because you really want to get something from me. Yeah, I didn't like that. So I decided that I would start charging. My time is valuable. It is. Everybody's time, if you're doing something with yourself, your time is money, time is valuable, and my experience is valuable. Darn it. So that cut down on the number of there's still a couple of people that are like, well, can I get something free? And I don't like that, because I don't think we as artists need to be devaluing one another in that way. I mean, the whole world mostly devalues us and devalues our skills and our talents and our time as, oh, you're an actor. Oh, well, I can learn lines. Why don't they put me on the show or whatever? But it's hard work. So I don't think we as artists ought to be doing that to one another. Not to say that I don't help people out unless there's a paycheck involved. That's not true. And the people close to me will tell you that's not true. Actually, some people who are not close to me will tell you that that's not true. But I also am not for getting screwed. So That's how I even started charging to consult with actors, as a way of valuing my time, because I got to pay my rent too. You know, if I'm spending 2 hours working on your situation, I need to be compensated for that, because it is a lot of work. It's also an investment in yourself and what you say you want to do. And something that I want to say, whether you're meeting with me or you're meeting with someone else, just because paying someone for a consultation to get information is not you doing the work. That's you gathering information. You still got to do the work. So I've run into that too, where people are like, you know, oh, can I have another consultation? Well, you ain't do the stuff from the first meeting. So why we don't need to meet again until you've done XYZ. I want to make it clear that I'm telling you what I'm all about. I'm telling you how I work when I help actors, sort of what my process is. I mean, there's a lot more involved with it, but if I never have another consultation with an actor again, I'm fine. I am not, you know, I'm parked near the dumpster, and this is disgusting. There are flies everywhere. Okay, I don't want to get out of this car over here and just, this is like the friggin' fly show. I'm not trying to drum up business for myself. I'm an actress. Okay, that's what I do. First and foremost, I am an artist. I like to help people, and the only reason I ever charge anybody is because I deserve to be compensated for my time, information. I don't want people, you know, people don't appreciate stuff they get for free. They just don't. I've seen that, you know. So I want people to value me, value themselves. And you know, if people think they're gonna get a free meeting, they don't show up on time, whatever. So all the stuff I said earlier in the video, it's not because I am trying to drum up business or have anybody contact me and pay me money or any of that stuff. No, I got enough to do, and that is not the case. All right. Hopefully we're clear, and hopefully that wasn't offensive or off-putting. I'm truly not trying to come across that way, but it is what it is. Before you meet with anybody who's giving you advice on how to do anything in your life, find out how they know what it is that they say they know, and that's that. All right, bye for real, y'all.